scholars, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about our social studies lesson. So today we're going to start a new lesson, and we are on lesson number 5, and we are in chapter 4. So today we have a new essential question, and our essential question is, what can we learn from the past? So you will be learning about the past. And in order to learn about the past, we have to talk about this picture here. And let's just take a look at this picture. Let's see, what are we doing in this picture? And first, before I talk about this picture, I want all of our students watching this video today, to go ahead and take out your social studies book. And if you want to pause our video, you can go ahead and pause your video at any time to go take out that social studies book. And once you get your social studies book, I want you to turn to page 151. And that will take you to this page that I'm looking at right now. And on page 151, you will see this picture. This picture shows us some people from the year 1872. Wow, that was a long time ago. That was a very long time ago. That was before I was born. That was before Miss Brainerd was born. That was before Mr. Narte was born. Oh my goodness. Do you know somebody that was born in 1872? I bet you don't. I don't even think your mom knows somebody that was born in 1872. I sure don't. My mom doesn't. My grandma doesn't. I don't know anybody who knows anybody born in 1872. That's why we are talking about it today. So, how do you think these people got around? Do you think they used cars? I don't think so. What about trucks? Let's think about that for a moment. Are you looking at this picture in your book? Because you can look at it here, but it's also in your book. Now, what about planes? Do you think they got into a plane and said, I want to go to Hawaii today. I'm going to go to Hawaii and I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly to Hawaii. Do you think that was the case? Do you think they went to Hawaii? Nope. That would have taken a very long time in 1872. That might have taken them a few years. Yep. So, now if you look in your book, or if you look in this video, you will look at this guy right here. What is this guy riding on? What do you guys think he's riding on? Take a moment and think about that. If you said a horse, you were correct. He is riding on a horse. Where do you think he's going? Maybe to the farm next door to pick up some eggs? Maybe he's trading some milk for some eggs. That sort of thing happened a lot in 1872. You say, Miss Turner, how do you know that? Well, I read about it a lot in my history textbooks when I was in school, just like you will. That's one of the things you will learn today. You will learn how they got their milk today. Now, so that's right. He is riding a horse. Now, what do you think? How do you think they cooked? Did they use the same kind of stove we used? What kinds of things did they use to cook? Can you turn to your family members or your brothers or your sisters or your aunts and uncles and talk to them about it? Have a discussion with somebody around you. Since we're not in class, if we were in class, we would have a think, pair, share, or we would do some kind of buddy talk about what you thought they used to cook. So I want you to have some kind of conversation with somebody at home about what kinds of things they used. What kinds of things did they use to cook with? I think they used fire and maybe some wood. Maybe like a campfire, right? What do you think? you can tell me when you draw your picture, right? You can write a little note for Miss Turner in the comment section. I bet you can. So what about electricity? Do you think they had electricity to watch TV like we do today? I don't think so. So what did they do? What did they do to have fun, you guys? What do you think? That's another thing we should have a discussion about when we go back to school, right? How did they have fun? They played outside, that's what they did, right? They played in the fields, they ran around, they probably had hide and seek. I bet you that was when hide and seek was created in 1872. What do you think? That's another thing we can have a conversation about, right? So there's so many things we can talk about with social studies. But today we are talking about what we can learn from the past. So today we are going to learn the difference between how they got milk in 1872 and how we get milk today. So now we are going to turn the page to page 152. So boys and girls, if you'd like to pause your video, you can pause your video while you turn to page 152. Oh, and look, we are going to learn about what Annie did in the morning when she woke up. So let's take a look. This says June 3rd, 1872. Let's see. Oh, today I milked a cow. What? She milked a cow? Do you guys milk a cow to get your milk for cereal? You don't? What? You mean people don't milk cows anymore to get cereal? That's so silly, right? Where do you go? Think about that for a second while I read the next page. I helped Mama make a shirt for Papa. So, do you guys make shirts for your dad when his shirt got a little torn so he needs a new shirt? What? You don't do that anymore either? Where do you go to do that? Oh, you go to a store to get a new shirt now. Well, that makes sense. I guess because it's 2020, it's not 1872 anymore. Oh, look, this says what little girl is named Annie. This is what Annie did outside in 1872. She says, I played outside with Rosie. It was a busy day. Wow, Annie had a busy day. Now, I have a question. How long do you think it took Annie to milk a cow? Do you think it took her a little bit of time or a long time? It probably took Annie a few hours because she probably did not get a little bit of milk. She probably got a lot of milk. Enough to last her family a while, right? And then do you think it took her and Mama a long time or a little bit of time to sew that shirt? It probably took them a long time. And then she probably had to eat lunch before her mama let her outside to play with Rosie, right? So that probably took a while. So boys and girls, in 1872, they did things a little bit differently than us. Okay? So now we're going to talk about what we do differently. And now it's time to complete our assignment on Google Classroom. So I am going to show you what you are going to do. So now I want you to close your social studies book and set that aside. And I want you to take out a piece of paper because you are going to do your assignment before you upload it onto Google Classroom. So let's go ahead. So what we are going to do is we are going to compare how we get milk now, and how we got milk in 1872. Now, if we were in class, I would say, scholars, can somebody raise their hand and remind me, how did they get milk in 1872? And then I would have somebody would always go, ooh, I know. And then I would say, scholars, remember, do we say ooh? And then they would say, no, we say crisscross applesauce and we stay quiet until you pick somebody. But we are all at home and I am recording a video. So I will just show you the directions. The first thing I want you to do is always write your name. So I'm going to write my name is Miss Turner. So here we go. I'm writing my name, and I'll write it a little bit bigger. Miss Turner, or Miss T for short. And then the first thing I want you to do is draw a big T in the middle of your paper. So it splits your paper in half, right? So here, you can start from the bottom for the line, and then go to the top to split your paper. Now, up here on the left side, I want you to say milk 1872. That's it. Nice and short. Okay? Milk. $18. $72. And then on the right hand side, what do you think we're gonna put? Who remembers what I said? That's right. We're gonna put milk. $20. Now you can put your name anywhere. I just put my name here because that was the first place that I found. But if you want to put it down at the bottom, you can. As long as I can see it when you snap that picture and upload it to Google Classroom, that's totally fine. Now on the left-hand side, I want you to go ahead and draw a cow. And boys and girls, remember, I'm not the greatest artist, but as long as you are happy with it and Ms. Turner can see it, that is all that I care about, and I will love it, right? Because as long as we try our best, that's all that matters. So here's my cow. And here's my body. And cows have a long swishy tail with a little bristle at the end, and they have things sticking out of it. And here's his legs. And cows have 4 legs. So I'm going to draw 4 legs. And cows have ears. So I'm going to draw some ears. And they have patches, right? Because cows are what? Black and white. So I'm going to color them in. Here's his one eye because he's sideways. And here's his mouth. Right, here's the cow. And then this is a girl cow, right? Because they have udders. So here's the udder. And then look, here is Miss Turner. And I'm going to be sitting because they sit usually when they milk a cow. And then here's my chair. And then here's my hair. It's up in a ponytail because I'm getting ready to milk the cow. And then look, here's my bucket. Here's my bucket. And that's all I'm getting ready to do. Okay? And then, milk 2020. How do we get milk? Who remembers? I go to Target. Or I order from Target. I do delivery, curbside pickup. I sit in my car with my mask. And I wait for them to come up and stick it in my trunk because that is safe. Because we have to be safe right now, boys and girls, right? Right. Okay, so look, I'm going to draw my Target. And here are the Target doors. Because they're sliding doors. And here's the Target roof. Right? And then I'm going to draw 3. And then I'm going to draw Miss Turner. And then here's my milk. And I'm going to write milk. And guess what? That's all you have to do. There's your social studies lesson. There's your social studies work. Now, boys and girls, I would love it for you to color it, please. And then don't forget to click turn in. And as always, if you have any questions and need any help with your assignments, I am always here to answer your questions. See you next time. Bye-bye.